So were you guys in the planetarium? That was my guess.
No, we were. Our green room was in the planetarium.
That's sick.
Dude, you know what's sick? When you're in a place, I haven't been to the
Wait, did you take your dick out in the planetarium?
So here's what I did.
Okay. Okay. Because that's the first thing I thought of when you said our green room was in the planetarium.
So here's the thing. I go in, we get taken into the back. Like, we go into the Franklin Institute, we're looking at shit, we're like, wow, this is pretty neat. I personally have not been in the Franklin Institute since 1994 when I had a field trip there. That was the first time. I even told the guy, like, we were walking in, this fucking security guard's like leading us around. I was like, man, the last time I was in this building was 1994. He's like, for real? I was like, yeah. Man. Like, and I pointed to the gift shop, which is now like, dude, where the gift shop is, they must have, they had to do renovations over since 1994. Yeah. It's an entire clothing store.
Yeah.
It's a whole
It's
thing.
a gift mall now.
Yeah. So I'm like,
it's almost all the first floor to the left.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all, which it used to be stuff. There used to be like displays.
There used to be stuff. Yeah, now there's clothing. Yeah. Dude, they have shoes. They have Franklin Institute sneakers.
Okay.
Dude, I'm like, what the fuck? Who's buying that shit? And I'm looking over like, the last time I was here, I was in that, and I spent $7 on like freeze-dried ice cream, like Spaceman ice cream. And he's like, $7? He's like, Jesus, in 1994, that's like $47 now. I'm like, yeah, dude, my mom was like, that's all of your souvenir money.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need this space ice cream.
Yeah.
And
it's closer to 28.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was amazing. So then he's like leading us around. He's like, oh, your green room's going to be back here in the planetarium, which I found they don't use anymore.
Wow. They only use it to take dicks out?
Dude, complete storage room. You go, that's
crazy.
Was the saddest part.
Well, I'm not shocked by that. Every single time I went to the planetarium, I think I had vertigo afterwards.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Because we all went in there. And dude, you're looking at like this gigantic IMAX screen. And he's like, oh, man. I'm like, I remember the last time I was in here. I was sitting here. And he's like, yeah, we actually had to like stop really doing a lot of stuff in here because weirdly enough, like more and more people are suffering from vertigo now. And we're like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, it is a very strange and peculiar thing.
It's. I don't think more people are suffering from it. I think more people now don't believe they're a bitch if they say something about it.
Sure, yeah.
Could you imagine?
Oh no, I would never.
Like, I feel dizzy. It's crazy.
Stars are making me sick.
This was the first time that I ever mentioned out loud that planetariums give me vertigo. And when I said it, when you,
I lost respect for you.
Dude, I was like, I don't think I should be saying this.
I literally did. I was like,
this is wrong. This is wrong.
Gross. But he did say, he's like, yeah, there's actually only one spot. Because like someone's like, I think I would get vertigo if I was sitting here. He's like, yeah, that's the problem. Like there's only one spot that you don't get them. You don't get it. And it's 2 seats behind where the projector is.
Ah, interesting.
And it's only 2 seats.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you don't know that, wherever you sit and you're looking around the way that like the screen is.
Yeah.
If you are prone to getting vertigo or like you might get it, you will have it.
Because those are the only 2 seats where stuff isn't all around you.
All around you.
You're looking
at everything and your peripheral vision can fill in the blanks and like you can get the whole scope. He's like, yeah. He's like, when they designed this, I don't think they were just like, let's make a planetarium. That is because when you go to a regular planetarium, the projector is in the middle of the floor and you're sitting back and you're all looking up.
Yeah.
So it's where it should be. This is an IMAX fucking movie theater. So the screen is in front of you. You're staring at the screen straight. And if you can't see your brain, dude, it's a wild fucking thing. And the guy was like, yeah, we just had to stop. Like too many people are getting sick.
Dude, every single time I went to a planetarium, I left feeling car sick.
Yeah. Dude,
every single time.
What's also crazy is he's like, too many people are getting sick. As we were like walking up, like you could sit in the chair, you can see stains of puke on the carpet.
Yeah,
dude, it was like they just the last time someone threw up in there, they're just like, let's shut it the fuck down.
We're good.
Never again.
We're officially out of sawdust,
dude.
We are good.
can't. Our sawdust budget is through the dude. We can't do it anymore.
We're good.
What do you want? Do you want the cranks for the fucking balls to go up with the air, or do you want sawdust, man? We cannot have it. We
Can't do both.
We have to have
do
one
not
or
have
the
it
other.
in the budget for both.
So
Our
shows us-
shareholders are really
Yeah.
getting upset right now.
Some guy pulls out a chart. It's just like he's like, we are here. We cannot do this anymore.
Yeah.
So he's showing us all the stuff, dude. And it is sad. Like you go in there and you're like looking at. I remember when that was a kid. When I was a kid, that was like the marvel of going to the Franklin Institute because you're going to see all this cool shit, and it's just like stacked full. Dude, it looks like a basement.
Yeah.
It's just stacked full of boxes and bullshit.
Does it have the same feel of a old school used to be poppin' strip mall?
Yes, and it also, dude, you know what it actually had the feel of? Have you ever seen? I think it was like X-Men 2 or whatever when they were building Cerebro.
Yes.
That's what it looked like inside there, dude. It just looked like parts were missing, and like, yo, if I concentrate hard enough, I could read thoughts.
Yeah, you're like, what is this gonna be?
Yeah, that's what it had. It had the feel of like, whatever this is, I don't want to be when they turn it on, man. Whenever they finish this weird, like, it looked like a Nazi super weapon.
Yeah.
Like you go in, you're like, oh, I don't know what
I could see that.
This is
Like a Marvin the Martian.
yes,
Yeah.
you don't know anything about it. So we're in there. We're like, all right, cool. This is like enough room. This is actually bigger than what we usually do. And then like the matches are about to start, and like I'm like, oh fuck, I got to change. So I go back and like I'm standing there. Like I made sure no one was coming in, but I am standing there for like a good moment in the planetarium, completely naked, just like, yeah.
That's pretty sick.
I'm naked in the Franklin Institute.
That's pretty sick.
It's like nobody can stop me.
I wonder if like if a stranger would have walked in, like somebody that wasn't associated with the wrestling organization that you were with, and they walked in and they saw a naked man in the planetarium, like how quickly would they be like, oh, this isn't supposed to be happening?
I honestly would have been like, I live here. Like, get out. I would have acted like I've been there for years. Just in the rafters. Like, yo, dude, oh, did you see the naked man in the planetarium? Yeah. We cannot get rid of that guy. He's been here forever. It's his place now. It's just his.
I would have made some money off of it.
Oh,
I would have been outside. If I would have knew you were naked inside the planetarium,
yeah, there's this
I would have been
crazy
outside
naked
like,
guy
listen,
in
if
there.
you want the Adam and Eve experience. You want to see the first
Actually,
man?
if you just want to be in an abandoned movie theater with a naked man, if you want just a crazy experience,
You want to look at a naked man and get dizzy?
yeah. You ever you ever get dick vertigo? Just a man in the highest seat in the movie theater, just jerking off to nothing.
You get butthole to go.
Squirt to go.
Squirt to go.
But it was crazy because like we also got to walk around earlier like at
But
all.
that's got to be a fun experience though. Like being naked in the planetarium. That is.
I think I can cross it off of a list.
Man, I just put it on a list.
It being naked in a non-working planetarium. Keep that in mind. It's not like I was naked under the stars and galaxies. I was naked under an old screen that looks like it's falling apart, and I'm just like, yeah,
Dude,
I'm here.
I don't even need it to be a planetarium. I just want to be naked in something that used to be popping.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
all I need,
dude. Go.
And I'll cross that off my list. I'll cross the planetarium off my list. This counts as a planetarium. This used to be popping.
This used to be.
like an old KFC.
Honestly, City, just go to somewhere that has a Boscov's and just take your pants off. Just go to the changing room of a Boscov's. You're like, yo, I'm naked in a place that used to be popping.
I might find what used to be a Blockbuster and just get in there,
dude,
and just get naked.
It's pretty. I'm pretty sure there's a. Oh, you know what? Find a place that is a repurposed Pizza Hut. You know, like an old that is now like a bank or like a fucking travel agency. Just go in and be like, hey, do you have a bathroom here?
Yeah.
Why do you want to use the bathroom, sir?
Are you familiar with Pizza Butt?
I have to be completely naked in this fucking Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
There's no way I can get around. I have to be naked in a place that was totally popping. Yeah. It was a surreal experience.
Like a skating rink, like an old school skating rink. like, dude, there are children here. I know, but it also used to be popping.
Yeah.
I get it that it's still popping, but it also used to be popping.
Dude, you need to go to a shitty bowling alley on Saturday. It's like, was this midnight bowling? This used to be popping. Did you put the black lights on?
Yeah,
this used to be popping.
And then I crossed naked in the planetarium off my list.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those things where like I'm trying to think of places I was like naked at where I'm like, no one's probably ever been naked in here. That's also keep that in mind.
That's a cool feeling.
I was naked and I was like, I guarantee no one's ever been completely naked in this room ever.
One time I was trying to hook up with a girl in my college in a dorm that had a library.
Yeah.
But this library was a small library. It just had one of those long tables. It was almost like a conference room.
Yeah. I got you.
But it was a library and this beautiful long table, and me and this girl were trying to hook up in there. And we kept trying, and it just wasn't working out. Like, too many people were opening the doors to come into the dorm, and we thought they were coming into the library. So it wasn't working. But I was like, I'm still going to take my pants off real quick.
Yeah.
And I just like took my pants down.
I think that's even more crazy. Just not taking them off, just down and standing.
I just needed my dick out in that room.
I get it, man.
Because like for a second I thought I was going to have it out in that room, and then it was like, oh, you're not going to have your dick out in this room. That would have been my blue balls. I was okay not having the sex.
Yeah, not being exposed in public in a place where no one's ever seen a wiener.
It looked like a presidential library, like a presidential.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah,
dude, it was like all brown walls, like brown wood walls.
It's great. You know, did it have one of those ladders that have the wheels on it where you go?
Of course,
oh
it did.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
You should have climbed that with your dick out.
I should have.
And Beauty of the Beast did around the fucking
because
thing.
I didn't do anything naked. I just dropped trowel.
You just stood there
and then pulled it back up. I was like, all right, let's get out of here.
Man,
I didn't like spin a globe or.
You spin the globe and like, and I'll do it here next.
Stop it with my dick.
I mean,
wherever it lands is where. Okay, Antarctica. Just keep it on the bottom. I can only reach the bottom of the globe. Oh damn, Antarctica again. Antarctica
You're
again.
Standing on the little.
I have to stand on that ladder that moves side to side.
Hold on.
Move me over to the globe.
Can you help me?
Push me to the globe.
I need to do this.
Damn, Antarctica again.
Yeah, there was one time I remember when I worked at Superfresh, there was a chick that later, after I'd broken up with my girlfriend, we hooked up in the break room. That was like, there was a break room above a break room. Mm-hmm. And that break room was like where they had like catalogs of like the way the store it was almost like a museum, and we were in there, and I remember she was like, she took my pants down, and I was like, and I looked around and I had this feeling like, this is the first time it's ever happened in here. I know this is the first time anyone's had a boner in this room. An exposed boner. Exposed boner.
There's almost no one on earth that a person hasn't had a boner. Dude, uncharted boner land.
Impossible.
You would have to. I don't even know how far into space you would have to go.
The moon. I guarantee.
No boners on the moon.
I'm willing to bet.
I'm
willing to bet you.
If we're going to believe that people actually
went to the moon,
if we're going to believe that,
there's only one person who would. Honestly, if we're being real, it's Michael Collins. He stayed on the lander
because he had a boner. He didn't want to come out. He was like, he can't come out. He had an anti-gravity boner.
He was worried about his boner looking weird in the spacesuit.
Yeah.
It's like, it's one small bulge for man. He's like, I don't want this. You're taking pictures out there? I can't be out there with this.
Dude, here's a crazy philosophical question that I've never even considered. When you get a boner, do you become lighter? Like, do you now have less gravity? Do you know what I mean? Like, does your boner rise and lift you as well?
What, on the moon?
Yeah, like who, like for example, like
Yeah.
if let's say there was a lady astronaut,
okay,
on the moon, right? So you don't have a boner yet.
You don't.
You just have a flaccid dong,
which
is probably straight.
It might be floating.
Because of grab, right?
Yeah.
So she grabs it, right?
Uh-huh.
Now you're getting a boner.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say she doesn't move.
Yeah.
Do you start lifting off your feet? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, if you're in 0 G, maybe, but on the moon, it's less gravity, but
yeah.
I don't think that's how it works, man. I don't think your boner would lift you. I don't think that's how it would work. I don't think it's how it works. I think the only way you could propel yourself with your boner or your wiener in 0 G is if you helicoptered it to make it propulsion just flying around. If you did it fast enough, maybe.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, when I finally get to the moon, this is the picture that I'm going to take, right? I'm going to walk, right? Stop.
Yeah.
And I'm going to jump and do a backflip and go 0 gravity all the way back to the front of my footsteps. Then I'm going to take a picture of my footsteps and where they end. And then I'm going to write on the picture where the footsteps end is where my boner carried me. That's where my boner started to carry me.
I like where you're going borderline biblical there.
Thank you very much.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the moon and I'm going to have my set of footprints and then I'm going to walk backwards over top of the footprints.
Okay.
Take my penis out and put it in the dust.
Yeah.
And then call it dick prints. it's like, no, my boner was always there. My boner didn't need to carry me. It was me just putting my boner in the dust. I'm actually, you know what's crazy? When people talk about the moon landing, now I assume you don't believe that the moon landing happened.
As a conspiracy theorist, I have to be open to both options.
Sure. And I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Here's what I will say. When you look at like the space race in general that was going on, and our success rate behind the Soviets, who were crushing us in every aspect with the space race.
Yeah.
And it is wild. Let's just put it this way. If America did it, it is the greatest accomplishment America has ever done. They did on one try, the most complicated mission ever conceived by humans.
Yeah.
In one with zero problem.
Zero.
Yeah. And then they returned the math on that ain't math. Like statistically on top of how bad our space program was.
Yeah, and especially we weren't cool enough with Asians back then.
Oh, not at all. We would never, dude, the only people that were helping us were the Germans.
Yeah.
But the Asian mathematics were like, they could have helped us so much more. And then, dude,
of course.
We didn't do anything with that. But then I'll take it as an American triumph. If the moon landing happened, dude, we're the best.
Yeah.
There's no denying it.
For sure.
When it comes down to it, it's like, yo, what is America the best at? Staking out new lands, exploring. We're the fucking best. But then if you look at the other way, it's like, yeah, you have to take into consideration that the Soviets were crushing us in every aspect of the space race. There's also a possibility that because America knew that, they were like, yeah, we can only get so far out of our gravitational pull. We could stage the whole thing and use it as a propaganda tool to make the Soviets believe that we went to the moon and back again. And we'll even, when we go to the moon, America had the ultimate opportunity. Say we went to the moon. We had the ultimate opportunity to flex on Russia.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, you fucking idiots didn't do shit.
Yeah.
But really what we did, even in our possible fake, we commended all the cosmonauts. We commended everyone like, yo, man, I know you guys are trying real hard, but like, yo, we're here for everybody, dude.
That's when we invented act like you've been there before.
Exactly. Dude, it's like
Yeah.
we kind of were like, nah, man, it's not as good as you think.
Yeah. All the other countries like, why is America
Dude,
not dancing in the end zone?
It would have been wild if like, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong come back and just like, yeah, not as good as you think. It's actually dumb up there. It's actually pretty shitty up there.
Yeah, that should have been when the high five was invented.
You'd think.
Some sort of celebration.
Dude,
there's no moon. We don't have any moon related celebrations. You notice that?
It is. Well, we did have in 1972. I can't remember the astronaut's name. He did play golf on the moon. He did hit a golf ball.
I guess, yeah.
Which is more goofy than anything else that has happened on the moon.
Yeah.
Besides jumping around and making some funny noises and shit. But like playing golf on the moon, that's beyond ridiculous.
That is pretty ridiculous. And that is kind of a good celebration.
That's
you
great
can
one.
Mime a golf swing.
It's pretty great.
On the moon.
And he had a club and a ball and everything. And
Yeah.
He did it. But I also will say, like, dude, to say you're on the moon. You can say anything. You can be the first person to say anything on a celestial body that no one's ever been to. Let's see. So 3 in 1969, and I think maybe 4 in 1972. That's 6 people or 7 people. Or look.
So go finish that. Finish that.
It's 7 people where you could be like, yo, Scott Hannity from Michigan is a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
And it's in the archives forever. Like, there's like, yeah, did you listen to like the moon landing archive? I was like, yeah, I did. Apparently Scott sucks. And it's actually out in space now. Like, I would write it in the dust. I'd be like, take
you
a
could write a whole lot of things about people's moms up there.
You had the ultimate opportunity. That's where I kind of like, I kind of don't get. Oh, I also, another thing that makes me.
Wait, you don't believe the moon landing because nobody vandalized the moon?
Nobody did anything goofy. Also, the other thing I don't believe about it too, and I understand the decorum and I understand, professionalism. You're going to the moon.
Yeah.
You are now. Let's say once you're, I don't know, about 1,000 miles away from the Earth itself, and you're like, yo, we're past the point of no return. If anything goes wrong,
I got a shit.
we will die. I'm kind of blown away there isn't more fucks in space. Where people are like, oh, fuck. Like, fucking what? Like, just the mind-blowing aspect of being in space.
There's probably more of that than we knew about.
Yeah, probably.
Sure.
But I think, like, in 1969, like, I get it. People had more of a PC attitude and everything like that. But, like, they were recording everything.
Yeah.
They were trying to be like, yo, we got to document XYZ, ABC. I just like Neil Armstrong just being like, what the fuck? Would have been refreshing. Like, oh shit.
Fuck. So I was kind of giggling earlier about the idea of when everybody is going out there to be able to do I'm the first person to do this on the moon thing. Like, you go up there, you do a golf swing. You take a kickball out there, you kick it as far as you can.
Sure.
Somebody out there is throwing in a paper airplane, right? And then you all huddle back up and we're like, all right, man, like this guy went out there and did this guy went out there. There's a lot of people going out there and being the first to do something on the moon.
Yeah.
And then all the guys kind of lock eyes with each other and realize at the same time that they all had the same idea. To be the first person to come on the moon. And now, in a circle, everybody has to start feverishly beating off they can be the first person to come on the moon.
I think you'd have to, so here's the thing. And not to throw hard science at you. Coming on the moon would be not impossible. It would just be very hard to do.
That's what makes it an impressive feat to be the first person to do it. Because you got to figure out how to do it.
You have to figure out how to...
You're gonna have to jerk yourself off from outside your space.
From outside your space. Which I've given myself an over the pants hand job.
Dude, but an over the space suit?
I don't know.
Dude, your hand would be an astronaut.
Yeah, you'd have to, you know what you'd have to do? You'd have to take your arm all the way up the suit.
Oh, you have to have somebody else pull your... Yeah, hold my glove. And pull your hand in. Dude.
And you're just like, your arm's just dangling. You're like, crap, I got to try to get it in there.
If you knew... If you were trying to be the first person to jerk off on the moon...
Yeah.
And the person next to you was like, dude, hold my glove so I can pull my arm in. Before you thought of that idea, would you help him?
You know what, man? If someone thought of it first...
Yeah.
If someone's like, yo, help me out. I'd be like, what are you doing? It's like, yo, I'm going to be the first person to jerk off on the moon. I'd be like, all right, I'm going to help you, but as soon as you get your hand in there, like, you have another hand free. You pull my suit. I'll go around to the other side of the lander.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to look at each other on the moon.
This is the real space race.
This is great.
This is the space race. First person to go on the moon. Because it's not the first person to touch your dick on the moon.
No.
It's the first person to ejaculate
on the moon.
Dude, you think if you ejaculate, you go backwards?
I think what happens is you see the legs go.
You launch yourself, and you're like, it's just like you sputtering on the moon. Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, I think that would be the first thing I'd do if someone's like, "Yo, I'm just jerking off on the moon." I'll be like,
yeah.
What?" I was like, "Yo, pull my arm. You can do this. You have a free arm." I'd be like, and then it'd be funny too if everyone else saw it. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, "Oh yeah, we're jerking off on the moon." Like, what?
Yeah,
it's like, hold on, let me get involved in it. Yeah, that would be kind of crazy though. I would only. I feel weird about jerking on the moon with all my boys.
Yeah, but you almost listen. I am an anti-circle jerk guy. I've been that way my whole entire life. I'm not a circle jerk guy, man. Don't invite me to the circle jerk. I'm gonna ruin it.
Sidney, I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounds like you've been in at least one circle jerk. I've never been in a circle jerk.
That technically is technically wrong and not wrong at the same time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Were you circle jerk adjacent? Were you?
Dude, I was. Okay, so what I didn't know is that my homies.
What I didn't know.
I didn't know my homies at the time. They were this very quickly ended the homieship.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think these are my homies. Because like I didn't know that
I'm resigning.
From the
Excuse me, I have to resign from this homieship.
I had to give my homies a cease and desist.
Sorry.
So because I didn't know about this, my homies, they had been getting together and they've been circle jerking.
Without you.
Without me.
See, but that's why. They knew how you were going to react.
I think it just like happened spontaneously once. And then after it happened, and it was like, we're not gay, are we? And somebody was like, nah. And then somebody was like, well, let's do this again tomorrow. You know, it's like, if we can do this and not be gay, let's do this, you know? So I was hanging at the house where apparently circle jerking had been happening. And we were sitting in the living room and somebody was like, all right, put the movie in. And somebody went and got the movie, put it in. I didn't know what the movie was about to be. Comes on. It's a porn.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. All right. And I start like kind of like looking around the room. As I'm looking around the room, people are like sliding into the seat.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like sliding their butt towards the edge of the seat so they can like, get in their pants. And like the first person that did it was his house.
I mean, that is his house.
It's his house.
You know?
He makes the rules, house rules.
Straight up.
Just don't look at him while he's doing it.
Yeah.
Right? That's his business. But then I started to notice that like the people next to him and then the next to me and then on the other side of me were all doing the same thing.
Man.
And
that's got to be like when like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, you find everyone else is the alien and you're the only person.
Yeah. Like, it was Invasion of the Boner Snatchers.
I was like, oh no.
It was crazy. Because you know what was crazy about it? Here's the crazy about it. The craziest thing about it was you might feel this in yourself too. Like when you and your lady are about to get intimate, you suddenly change your demeanor a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're like getting nasty.
Yeah, I'm trying to get nasty.
Dude, it was all of these guys in a room. We were like joking around, everything was cool, and then all of a sudden they were like all quietly getting nasty. They were like very, very quiet, getting very nasty. Dude. And I got up and I ran out.
Oh, you ran out? You didn't even say what is going on here?
I was like, dude, I got up and left as if somebody farted in my face.
Wow.
It was like, nope. Just got out of there. And then went up, talked to like I'm done with all these guys. I'm done with these guys. Right? I'm just like, that shit was gay.
They were the only 5 friends I had. And I'm done with them, dude.
Well, honestly, they were my, maybe, I would say C friends. Like, they were my A group. It wasn't my B group. It was they were the bad kids.
Well, yeah.
They were the kids that got in a lot of trouble.
Clearly.
Yeah.
These are kids who needed a lot of structure in their life. Some discipline, maybe.
Yeah. They were my A friends. They were my B friends. They were my C friends. They were each other's D friends.
Yeah. Seriously, dude.
And that's the crazy part. Like, I wasn't their first. I wasn't one of their starter friends. Like, there was nobody. Like, one of the guys was my cousin. The other guy, the guy whose house it was, maybe I was his C friend. Like, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, if he considered me a friend at all.
Yeah.
You know? And another guy in the room, I was definitely definitely his C friend. Like,
Gotcha.
Not his A or B. You know?
All right.
But, so
fringe acquaintances.
Basically, I was like, I didn't belong there anyway. You know?
Yeah.
And then, so... I mean, I'm trying to ignore.
But that's
them.
how you start a cult. You go at, like, you have acquaintances. The whole thing is like, all right, maybe we don't have this in common. Mm-hmm. Maybe we don't have that in common. But one thing we can agree on is jerking off in a dark room together. And maybe you can bring, you know what? Maybe you have some people in your A group that agree with this.
Dude, not only was it not a dark room, it was like a Saturday morning. Like, the sunlight was still coming in through the windows.
What year was this?
I would say, I'm trying to think about where I was living. So, I would say around 7th, 8th grade, like right around prime jerking off time.
Man,
like right when it's kicking off.
Then you guys still had.
Stop saying you guys like I was part of that group.
Sorry.
I thought I made it perfectly clear.
No, you guys.
No. I thought I made it perfectly clear.
You're jizzy by association, dude. You have secondhand jerked.
Yeah,
you were there.
My ejaculantuses.
Dude, you know what you are? You're like and honest, not to gear shift too hard. I do think about this a lot. Mm-hmm. When they always show on the news Trump with Epstein in that one video where they're standing together and they're kind of making each other laugh.
Yeah.
That one guy who's in the background, who's like clearly visible, his face is on that tape.
Yeah.
That guy, like people who know that guy are like, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't really know. Like, just to be kind of, and they never bring him up on the news. It's never like, and he has been seen here with this gentleman. He's an anonymous guy. No one knows who the fuck that guy is. But that is crazy to be 1 degree of separation from a child sex trafficker, where people are like, is that dad? Yeah. Like, just to be like, wait a minute.
You know what's funny? Which hasn't really happened as much after the whole Epstein thing got exposed, and people were talking about all the pictures with the famous people. Sure. You know what stopped? You know what hasn't happened? So when would you say the Epstein thing really blew up?
When the Epstein thing blew up?
Yeah, like,
I mean, what?
Like when the island became mainstream.
Oh, when Trump said he was going to expose the Epstein files.
Okay, so when would you say that was?
2-3 years ago?
2 years ago?
When he was running for the second term. Mm-hmm. That was like one of his major platforms. He'll
so it also kind of blew up like 2 years before that.
People were talking about it.
People were talking about it. Now, since that happened, all photobombing stopped.
Photobombing, yeah.
Yeah, nobody wants to be in anybody else's picture because you don't know what it means anymore.
Sure.
Like that guy that you're talking about?
Yeah.
He was just being a little rascal photobombing a picture.
I don't even think he was photobombing. He was just caught on camera with them, and I'm willing to bet that guy, he may have just worked at whatever, like he may have just been like 1 degree of separation of like somebody who works there.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think he was like, I don't think he did work there. I think someone's like, yo man, you're my buddy. We're having this big fucking party tonight. You should check it out. There's actually going to be some like fucking famous people there, dude. It might be fucking awesome. And he goes and he's just like, yo, I'm having the best time of my life. Just hanging out. And then he is constantly in the clip of Epstein and Trump smiling together and like pointing at women and kind of saying shit. And he's just in the background.
You don't think that eyes directly into the camera dude is photobombing?
That guy's photobombing.
Yeah.
That's not, no, this is a different picture.
Oh, different.
This is like a video. It's like the video of them. Yeah, that guy definitely is photobombing. He's like, yo, this guy, Trump, he knows who Trump is.
Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking about. That's the picture I was thinking
So that's the thing. I think that even in this video, the guy who's there, like dancing in the background,
Yeah.
he loosely knows what Trump's about. Mm-hmm. Like he doesn't. He's like Trump. Oh, like the Trump Tower.
Yeah.
Oh, Trump Tower. Oh, fuck, casino guy. He's a casino guy, right?
Yeah.
Like I guarantee he has no idea what's going on, but they do show him in the background, and it's crazy because that guy is his acquaintances.
Yeah.
Are now he's loosely related to, and that's the same thing with you. You are, whether you want to believe it or not, even though you ran out of the house, you are still. If someone's like, if we're doing
I could get called into court for sure.
without a doubt, if they were doing a Netflix show,
oh, yeah, I'm on it.
You're on it.
Yeah, I'm for sure on it.
You're definitely in it.
Or Sidney Gantt got get back to us. Sidney
he declined any conversation. But that's kind of like
several times we reached out to
Sidney
we
reached out, no comment. So they just have to speculate on what you did.
Dude, it was crazy.
And you ran away.
So I ran away, and then I saw them like maybe a couple weeks later. Right? Yeah. And dude, they were we were at the basketball court, and I got up there, they were already there, and I'm just trying to ignore them. Like like because they're all sitting on the bleachers and stuff. I'm gonna go on the court and I'm gonna shoot around until a game starts. I'm not gonna go over there and hang out with them. Yeah. I don't want them to start jerking off.
Yeah, it could happen at any time.
Anytime. You don't know. At this point, I don't know what makes them all jerk off together.
Jerking off with your boys on a Saturday morning with the sun up is wild. That's a wild thing,
dude. Just with your boys, sun up, dick out is crazy.
Wow,
it's crazy.
Just a nuts thing.
So they're all talking about jerking off together, and not even from the
What do you mean they're talking about it?
They're talking because they had just done it that day.
Oh, this is the same. Wait, is this
not the same day? Okay. This is 2 weeks later. I go to the basketball court. They're all hanging out on the bench. They had all just got done jerking off together.
Dude, hanging out with your boys after is a crazy thing.
Dude, yeah. Because, man, I don't even want to associate with my hand after jerking off. Are you kidding me? Take it off my body. It's crazy.
I don't even
my hand is gay.
Yeah.
I don't want it on me right now. Get it away from me.
My hand is gay. Dude, confessing to somebody's like, my hand is gay.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not gay. This hand, though.
Yeah, from the wrist down.
Is gay as hell.
Yeah, especially my palm and fingers.
It's weird.
My thumb, too. Oh, my thumb is real gay. My thumb is so gay.
My thumb is flaming. I have a flaming thumb.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on the thumb. Huge game-o.
Yeah, that's like, and honestly, that's probably the gayest part of the hand as far as jerking off is concerned.
Oh, dude, the thumb?
Yeah, because that's handling the most pleasurable. That's the thumb is only for pleasure. Do you know what I mean? Like the rest of what your hand is, that's maintenance.
This is just nature.
That's maintenance. Yeah, you have to do that.
The thumb.
Dude, throw the thumb in there. Oh my God. The thumb gets nasty.
The devil's digit.
Oh my God. Oh my god, man.
The devil's digit.
Yeah,
dude.
every man's thumb is so gay.
It's the gayest digit. Dude.
And that's the paradox, that every man has to walk the earth knowing that they have gay thumbs. Which is why I'm never picking up a hitchhiker.
Oh, dude.
Dude, put that down.
That's the gayest
I
thing.
remember I'm going to start riding by him and scream, put that thumb down out the window.
With your gay thumbs. Imagine going into a church just dipping your thumb in the holy water.
You take your thumb to a gay conversion camp.
Can you do something about this? What are you talking about? My
Man.
thumb is the gayest thing.
It's such a gay thumb.
It's wildly gay. Everything else is fine. It's
Yeah.
utilitarian. It serves a purpose.
Yeah.
The thumb is doing it just for the love of the game.
For the love of the game, dude.
It's wild, that
It loves
thumb.
it. The thumb loves it. The thumb fucking loves it. The rest of your hand has to jerk off. Your thumb loves jerking off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like your fingers are the guys who go to work and then they leave work at work.
Blue collar.
Thumb is planning things out.
Thumb's wearing a gimp mask.
The thumb is going home thinking about next week.
Yeah.
Calm down, thumb.
Yeah, the thumb has an OnlyFans.
All the
Only
fingers.
hands. It's the only hands.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta. The thumb is crazy.
Yeah, the
It's
thumb
a
is
crazy
crazy.
thing.
It's
So
crazy.
you met up. You saw the guys.
So they're all hanging out.
yeah.
They're talking about their circle jerk. They're of that day. They're talking about their circle jerk that
Just
day,
debrief.
right? And I think they were like going over the accolades for the day.
Did they have a marker board with X's and O's? Like, I think you got to do something better here.
Yeah, yeah,
You're slacking out there.
yeah. All right, you're not pulling your weight.
Yeah. Look, it's a circle, not a triangle. We need all the strength here.
Yeah.
Come on. So they're talking about it.
Yeah, guy, I don't want to be that guy, but it seems like some of us don't even want to be there.
Yeah.
It's like, why show up if you're not going to go hard?
Do you want to jerk or you want to go home? You want to jerk or you want to go home, man?
So
Yeah.
and they're going over the accolades for the day.
Yeah.
And so this bothers me to this day because I still don't have an answer for this, right? So the first accolade was who could come the fastest, who could make themselves come the fastest, right?
Yeah.
So it was a space race. It was a space race, right? But then there was another accolade that it plagues me. What do you think it was?
How much? How much cum it was?
Close.
No. What was it?
It wasn't quantity.
No, Sidney.
Go ahead and say it.
Sidney. No.
Just say it.
Was it quality, Sid?
Well, no. They had an inspector. They rented an inspector for the day.
Because my head is like, it's not quantity, it's quality.
Yeah, it was inspector number 69.
I was waiting. I thought they had litmus
Yeah.
tests.
It's like a white glove
Yeah,
inspection.
I was like, what is happening? So, okay, it's not quality.
Oh, man. They were testing the
Yeah,
pH balance.
they were grading it. That's grade A. That's
Yeah, they had
grade
a
A come there, buddy.
sommelier in there. Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, so it's not quality.
Yeah, it's the only other vector.
What?
Distance.
Oh, distance.
Distance.
All
but
right.
it wasn't like keep in mind, we're not like at our apartments. We're in a dude's mom's house, right? And they're in there going for distance on her carpet.
Oh, my God.
It's crazy to think about.
How do they clean it up?
I don't know if they did. None of them were
What?
clean up. None of them were like, listen, I wasn't there for it. I can't really speak on the protocol because I wasn't there. I ran out of the
scrotocol.
I can't speak on the scrotocol. So I don't know what the cleanup was. I don't even know how they were really gauging distance. I just knew they had a person they thought won. And so it's another thing that bothers me. They all agreed on who won. There was no like, nobody was like, nah, that was me.
No, there's no egos.
There was a clear winner. There was a clear winner, which means they all had to witness who won. They had to witness everybody. Everybody had to witness each other. They all watched.
Yeah, I guess there's no honor system with distance coming.
Man, I ain't trusting nobody.
Yeah.
He took a step forward.
These handshakes mean nothing.
Yeah. Oh, remember when men used to be men?
Yeah, I'm just saying,
honor?
you guys are cheating here. You're cheating. That is wild.
It is wild.
So
I'm trying so hard not to say all of their names right now. I'm trying so hard not to say Jameer, Damian, Bruce right now. I'm trying so hard not to say. And I don't even remember there was a fourth person. I don't remember. I'm sorry if I don't remember who you were.
You know what's crazy? If you were to tell me, if you're like, name the kids who were jerking off in the middle of the day and comparing distance, it would be Jameer, Damian, and Bruce. If someone was like, their names were Jameer, Damian, and Bruce, I'd be like, yes, that was. It was those kids.
Yeah, it was Damian's mom's house.
Why? So, like, coming on carpet, like, you have minutes to clean that up. You have minutes.
I don't know how new we were all to jerking off because, like, I was like for me, I had just recently recognized that I could come.
Sure.
They were a little bit older than me, like 1 to 2 years.
They're
like,
seasoned.
They're a little seasoned. So maybe they had strategy as far as cleanup was concerned. Maybe they didn't.
Yeah.
But after finding out that there was a distance winner, I was just like, I'm never going over to that house again.
Yeah, I mean that's a crazy.
Dude, we used to go over there and play like Tecmo Bowl and shit, and some of us would sit on the floor, like in front of the TV, like between the couch and the TV, which is where the range was.
Sure, I mean there's got to. That's also like you would figure they would put up like a fucking backstop or something. Like
a splashboard.
Yeah, like something. You can't be fucking jizzing on electronics. That's a one-way ticket getting grounded.
Yeah.
If someone's like, why doesn't this work? You could be like, oh, I broke it. Like, what? How?
Yeah. You just drop it in the sink.
Yeah, I mean, if I ever
like a fill in water.
If I came on the remote,
yeah,
and I knew that my cum broke the remote, I'm throwing the remote on the floor.
Yeah.
Just to break it.
Break it into pieces.
So they're like, why is there cum in this? I'm like, I have no idea. I accidentally stepped on it. Like, I threw it away. I fucked up the remote. I threw it away.
Dude, how much would that mess up your head? Like, say you came on the remote and your mom came home and she looked at the remote and was like, there's cum on this. Like, how much would it mess up your head? That your mom that quickly.
What? Identified cum?
Identified cum. Dude, that is worse than like your best friends all ganging up on you with your mama jokes.
Oh yeah, seriously. They'd just be like, "What do you mean?" It's like if I saw my mom was like, "That's cum," I'd be like, "What?"
And she was like, "Yeah, that's cum."
That's pure. That's pure cum.
Yeah, that would break my brain.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think honestly, that would drive me to stop jerking off.
Yeah,
for good.
I would never jerk again.
For good.
Never again.
My mom identified my cum by sight.
Yeah. Like, I would start drinking alcohol right then and there.
That's semen. That's my son's semen.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of society anymore.
Like, whoa, well, I hate everything about my life. I'm going to go cut my hands off.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you, never doing that ever again.
Nope.
Just look, again, I've known some people who have candidly talked about jerking off with like another guy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The conversation about it wasn't out in public. It wasn't like a bunch of them like going over stats and celebrating wins over come distances. That is not But then again, in my head, I'm like, wow, what brave kids.
Yeah, but
what confidence in those kids.
It's almost gayer though if you just all go your separate ways and then show up again next week and do it again.
I mean, gayer, yeah, but the right way.
Is it the right way? I mean,
I think it's the right way.
I don't know what's the right way. I'm not gonna lie to you. I never partook.
In my head, if I'm part of a wild circle jerk, it's all business in there. It's all business. It's all business, and if we see, it's like cum club.
Oh my
it's
God.
like Fight Club, but with cum.
I almost blocked this out of my brain. It just came to me, and I hate that it just came to me. I gotta share this part. They were making fun.
Oh no!
What do you think they were making?
They were making fun of the kid who didn't come the farthest.
No, try another one.
They were making fun of other people that don't do this.
No, almost like the other people kind of. I thought you were gonna get there, but keep it in the room. They're making fun of. This is the last one. I'll tell you after this one if you don't nail it.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing.
They were making fun of each other's cum faces.
Yeah, my brain didn't even go to that. Dude, you're so close. Like, dude, my brain didn't even think of that.
No, that means, as far as I'm concerned, they were looking too close towards each other's eyes while coming. Do everything about that. Like that ended my friendship with every single one of them. Like, no bullshit. That ended our friendships. And here's how much it ended our friendship. So, Damien, I don't know exactly what it was, but he was in some sort of like traumatic accident years before.
Cum related. Was it a cum related trauma?
Yeah, he got hit by a nut. Yeah.
Was it like the JFK assassination?
There was a second comer.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, he basically got cummed on while he was sitting on the top of a car.
he was jizzed on by Lee Harvey Ballswald.
So he got a bunch of money when he turned 18.
Oh man.
Right? Bunch of money. No financial literacy.
Not at all.
Balling out with the homies. And just like buying shit for the homies.
Balling out with the homies, having the most elaborate jerk-off parties.
It must have been so like when he got his money.
Yeah.
The soundtrack of their circle jerks must have been like there was like a chandelier.
Was there a violinist? Did he have people walking around like a towel for you, sir?
A warm hot towel. Yo.
Stabbing his fingers.
Yeah. Garçon
cleaning it up.
Yeah.
We must measure difference now.
Yeah, no, I didn't even sidle up close enough to the group to get some of that. You know,
you didn't get the
Yeah, no collateral balling. Like nothing.
Well, yeah, you washed your hands of this.
Yes. Yeah, all the way
now,
up to my
if they
elbows.
offered you like, yo, Sidney, I know you don't really mess with us, but like we're having a really big party. It's gonna be some fucking
never trusted those
cool
guys.
shit going on.
Here's
light jerking. No, it's not required.
Dude, here's how crazy it was that was that it wasn't even like that was the final straw. That, as far as I was concerned, that was the first and most important straw. The only straw. It was the only straw. And check this out. Watch how crazy this is. So Jameer, a menace. He was a menace at the time.
Gotcha.
Right? Hopefully as an adult, he's not as much as a menace. He's also my cousin on my dad's side. One time, in the alley behind Damien's house, but maybe before Damien lived there. I don't know if they lived there at the point. But we were in that alley.
All right, yeah.
And there was like these like real like retarded thug dudes that lived in that alley, and Jameer was like fucking with them, like while I was with him, and I think he threw rocks or like a handful of gravel rocks at them.
All right,
dude, and they came out and started shooting at us. Like we were running, and again, I had my back to them. As far as I'm concerned, they could have been shooting in the air.
Sure,
right?
Sure.
Definitely firing gunshots. Jameer claimed something whizzed by his ear.
Yeah.
But, like, honestly, that could have been just our wind from running.
Sure.
After that point, still didn't cut him off. Like, that happened before the circle jerk. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's like...
Yeah, I do. I do know what you mean.
As a kid, like, oh... He caused a little danger for us.
We could have died. Whatever.
Happens all the time.
At least I'm not a foot away from my boy's cum face.
You know what I mean?
Talking about it.
Dude,
there are some things are sacred.
Some things are sacred.
I'm not a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is why. So wait, so after you cut these guys out, they're still like around though, right?
Yes.
They're still around.
Yes.
Do they still, I'm assuming, into their late teens, early 20s, they probably... Do you think they grew out of it? Do you think it was like a fucking... Remember that wild summer where every Saturday we got together and we just kind of jerked off together and measured the distance of our cum and then made each other laugh about our weird cum faces? Yeah.
Or the guy that doesn't know that we all stopped and just starts kind of like jerking off. He's like, what? We used to do this all the time.
So wait, is it Saturday? Wait a minute.
Like, why is it a problem now? Why is it a problem now?
So we're done. All right, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, if we're done, we're done.
No, we're done. We're done.
But are we done?
Also, let's vote on it. This is a democracy. I need voting.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a cup on the floor. How many cums are in the cup? We're going to count the cums.
We're all going to do this together. I'm going to turn my back. And if I turn around in 10 minutes and there is cum in that cup, I know we're doing this again. If in 10 minutes I turn around, there is no cum in the cup, you know what? I wash my hands of this and I will go jerk off in the bathroom like an adult.
It's like, all right, guys, I'm coming in the cup. I'm just going to come in the cup. I'm going to start it. I'm going to come in the cup.
You know what? I'm looking around at 5 guys who want this. They just don't want to admit, man. You guys are quitters?
Yeah.
We were a team. We could have gone pro.
We were pushing each other. We were pushing each other to greatness. Yeah.
You know what? If we really kept at it, we could have beat the Soviets. Their cum team is unrivaled. We could have been the only people to take them down.
Yeah, but they're using performance-enhancing drugs.
Doesn't matter.
They're on steroids.
Doesn't matter, man. We've got heart. Yeah. We've got American cum heart, dude.
It's American grit. We're gonna come faster and further than all of them.
Do you believe in cum miracles?
Cum miracles. Yeah.
Oh my God! I think we did it.
I think we did it.
We definitely did it.
I think we did it. I think we were talking about exposing.
Exposing was that we were definitely talking. Well, I mean, we definitely declared war on exposing, and you definitely exposed your acquaintances.
Yeah, because they exposed themselves.
They did expose themselves.
Yeah.
And more physically and verbally and all the...
I'm a whistleblower. I can't help it. I've always been. They knew that about me. Never invite a snitch to a circle jerk. I told my mom. And she was like, yep, that's cum.
Don't come around Sidney Gantt.
Nah.
That's what we learned from this episode.
Nah, no surprise.
If you're coming, don't come around Sidney.
Never around me.
He's going to rat you out.
You can go. Never come.
Don't.
Nah.
Sidney will expose you. He's like a cum shoe. He'll expose all of you. Holy shit.
I'm a private investor comer.
Holy shit. Yeah, that was a great episode. And
Yeah, it was fun.
we definitely declared war on exposing yourself and cum circles that, these poor kids, they're so confident.
I'd also would like to know if you guys make it to the end of this episode and you're hearing this, where was a place where you weren't supposed to be naked that you were naked?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'd like to know, like, just a place where you're like, I'm probably the first person to ever be naked in this room or in this water slide.
In this water slide.
I'm the first person to be naked in this lazy river at Dorney Park. You know?
Yeah.
It's like we never thought anybody would or could be naked here.
Yeah, I think I'm the first person to be naked in this confessional. I'm just getting a vibe. I think it's just me.
You know what would be worse is like you say that and then it slides and the priest is like, no, you're not.
Maybe that side.
I've been naked the whole time. Yeah, you're not. I guarantee most confessionals, you're not the first person to be naked in. There's been some wild nakedness in there. And speaking of nakedness, don't leave yourself exposed to not joining the Patreon.
I like how you did that.
What is going on? Get on the Patreon. You get a bonus episode. You get secret unreleased episodes, and you become part of the community just for $3. It is an amazing deal. And if you know somebody who's talking about getting on, tell them to get on it.
Tell them to get on it.
Tell them to get on. Join the circle jerk. Don't listen to Sidney. You guys got to come together for $3. It's an amazing deal.
And real quick before we absolutely sign off, go over to the latest episode of Story Wars where Ryan Shaner is on there. Leave some comments. Let them know that you're coming from World War Fun or the end. Let them know. Let the people know that you are a Ryan Shaner supporter.
You know what I've seen. It's funny. I didn't read any of the comments, and the reason I didn't, is because I don't know if this is like a contest or something, but like all the comments just said Austin.
Dude,
I don't know what that is.
So I'm watching the episode, and because at one point during the episode, Lewis says, "Hey, we're doing a contest. If you comment Austin,
I did not see
in
that.
the comments.
Or
we're going to pick one person that comments Austin, and we're going to fly them out to something. They're flying them out to a show or some kind." And dude, that bothered me because like I'm looking at the comments before I watched the live premiere.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm seeing comments like, "Oh, Shaner's so funny. I've never seen Shaner before, but he's funny." And like, "Oh, this is such a good group." Like, And
it was, dude. That was one of the most fun episodes I've ever been on.
It was fun.
Not, and I mean, I've never been on. So I'm talking about like panel shows for a podcast. It was fucking great,
and it was definitely a good time. And I was really hyped to see all the comments, all the positive comments for you. Yeah, that was making me really excited. Ooh. So then, watching the episode, Lewis drops his Austin thing, and as soon as he dropped it, I was just like, fuck.
Yeah, I did not. I don't remember. Was that live at the show?
Yeah, he said it.
I don't even remember that.
Because when he said it, Jay made the joke, was like, "Yeah, we're going to pick one hot chick that writes Austin."
If only that worked that way.
Yeah.
So when I went and looked at the comments, it was just like Austin.
Yeah,
I was like,
there's a lot of that. So cut up some of those Austin comments on the latest episode of Story Wars with some Ryan Shaner's The Man. Check out World War Fun. Check out the end.
Actually, comment Devil's Digit. If you can, comments like, "Oh man, the Devil's Digit is coming for you."
Yeah, that was definitely going to be the name of the episode. I tattooed that on my brain.
It's Devil's Digit, dude. It's so gross. It's the gayest part of your
gayest part of your
Oh my God. This has been World War Fun. I've been Ryan Shaner. This has been Sidney Gantt. We drop a new episode every Sunday. Again, join the Patreon, get on it, and we will see you next Sunday. Thank you so much. Later.